Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Rest World. Today we are reffing our first county game. It's a Middlesex Junior Trophy match between Colney Hatch Athletic and West London Athletic. One plays in the Barnet Sunday League and another one plays in the Middlesex County League. I'll put both their league tables here. It should be a fairly even game. They're kind of at the same level. I'm recording outside the ground. I'm running late because I was just the assistant referee in a London Challenge Cup game between Trabzonspor and FC Bickley. So I don't want to go to the ground and just start recording because I'm late. I want to do it here quickly and then I can go sit up, look professional. And yeah, it should be interesting. Cup game. If we draw, straight to pens. No extra time. So it's my first one. Probably going to be a little bit tense at the start because it is a knockout game. Also with the assistant referee match, I'll put my stats right here from the Ref6 app. How much I ran up and down. It was probably around 5k. You'll see my heat map as well. I done one side the first half, the other side the second half. I hope you enjoy this game. And also the pitch, Astro pitch. I love Astro pitches. There's no problems with them, no bobbles, nothing. Nice flat surface, bit small, but I'll take it over bobbly grass and ditches and waterlogged pitches. So I'm glad we've got Astro today. I hope you enjoy it and we'll see you at half time. How are you, mate? What's your name?
Fedor.
Dimitri.
Nima.
Dimitri. How's it going? Just quickly, how I like to referee. Don't mind a bit of physical contact. Look, pushing and pulling, don't mind it at all, so don't expect anything soft. Saying that doesn't mean going two-footed, push someone in the back and say, ref, you said you could do it. Just be clever with it. You might get a late whistle. Just want to see if there's an advantage being played. If not, I'll bring it back. Just give me a few seconds. If you want to speak to me, happy to have a chat, you or any of your players. So if you see one of your players talking to me, just leave them to it, man. I don't mind at all. You're the away team, I believe. Heads or tails? Tails.
I'll just sides.
Sides? What side do you want? This side. Guys, your kick. Have a good one. Any problems, just come and chat with me, okay?
I'll kick off.
Keep up! Keep!
Go boys! Go boys!
Coming if you want. Keep coming if you want. You can go more forward. Okay. Goal kick to West London Athletic, doesn't go past the halfway line. It's also a Colney player. It's like two hands on his shoulder, then he loses the ball. He was complaining that he was pulled back. Don't think he was. There was two hands on him, but it wasn't pulled back, and it was a good challenge in the end, I believe. Keeper opts for the long ball here for Colney Hatch Athletic, bounces over the centre back. Keeper's come out, he's gone back in, he's got the ball there. You see the striker go into him. The keeper did get wounded. I said he's got the ball, that's why I haven't blown for a free kick. Had a little word with the striker. There's no point going for those high ones, especially when it's up in the end. The keeper's got the arm extension, he's never winning it. So I just told him to be careful and made sure the keeper was okay. West London on the ball here, bit of a heavy touch by the right back, so he loses it out to the number 10. Can he keep it in? He definitely does. A lot of complaints here from the West London players saying that the linesman was on his phone, which he was. So luckily I was concentrating and the ball definitely wasn't out. Colney on the ball here, number 12 I believe, plays it out wide, clips a ball over the top. You see the lino put up his flag, but he's nowhere near in line. I've overruled the decision as I thought he was onside. Let's take a look back at that one. I know it was a close one. And here's the replay in slow motion. I'll pause it here as soon as it leaves the winger's foot, and you can see the striker's timed his run perfectly. The linesman is in no position to put up his flag. He's about 15 yards off the pace. A great run by the striker, and I think it was definitely onside or really close to call, but good decision given it onside, I believe. Colney Hatch on the ball here with the number 18, I believe it was their right back, takes a heavy touch and loses the ball. They're on the break, and that's a terrible tackle. On the break, no attempt to play the ball. Should have been a yellow card. I had a word with him, first and final warning, but still should have booked the player even though it was his first challenge. No attempt to play the ball, and they was on the counter. Right back on the ball here for Colney Hatch, plays it to the winger. What can he do with it? He's played it through and the defenders missed it. Is the striker through and goal here? The 6 gets to it first. It's a good little challenge. The striker's claiming for a back pass, but no, he's made a challenge. He's not played it back to the keeper on purpose. That's a last minute interception, and that's well played by the defender. Right back on the ball here for West London Athletic. Makes a sloppy pass. Oh, he's giving it to the number 9. It's 3-on-2 here. He passes it into the number 10. First time shot, and it's into the bottom corner. That's a great finish, and that's 1-0 to Colney Hatch. We rejoin the game with the Colney Hatch corner whipped in. It's a good corner, well defended by the West London player, headed back in by the number 11. Who's going to win it? It just falls down on the edge of the 6-yard box, ricocheting everywhere. Good shot, good save, falls to the 24, and he buries it. It's 2-0 to Colney Hatch. Colney on the ball here to the number 8, tries to flick it up, he loses it in the middle of the park, and there's a slight push in the back of the 21. That's a foul to West London. Now, there wasn't a lot of fouls in this half, so they were making it easy for me to referee, but the number 10 on the ball, sloppy pass to the West London, but he loses it as well. Is the number 10 through and goal? No, the defender makes a recovery, one step over, beats him. Oh, he could have gone down there for a penalty, stays on his feet and buries it into the bottom corner. If he went down there, that would have been a pen, but he's carried on and managed to get a goal. That's 3-0. And when there's no fouls, what do we bring? More goals. West London on the ball here from what we can see. And you can see the ball go over the keeper's head. He lobs the keeper. Slightly missed it, but we see it go into the net. And that's 3-1. Is the comeback on? Throw into Colney Hatch. Plays it to the number 11. Ooh, was that a foul throw? I think it was good. Number 11 does a little pirouette. Comes off the West London player, I believe, and goes for a corner. Now, they was complaining that it was a goal kick. Let's just take a replay at this and see if it actually was a corner. Here's the number 11, does a little pirouette, and you see it comes off the 18. Good call to give a corner, and the player there complaining about the foul throw. I think it was just good enough for it to be legit. Corner to Colney here, it's whipped in, another great cross. Players go down there screaming for a pen. I said that it was his own player that pushed him. Let's take another look at it. Here's the replay as the ball is whipped in. Focus on the number 18, and yeah, he gives his striker a push in the back. That's definitely not a penalty there. Good call. Throw in for West London here, another dodgy throw there. Number 8 gets the ball, the 21's injured right now. That was a good tackle there, played over the top, keeper's running out. It holds up a little bit, the striker gets to it first with the header and it's crept into the net. That's 3-2, and the 3-0 comeback is well and truly on. Colney on the ball here with their centre-back, looks to play it long, he does, kicks it up, won by the Colney player, good flick on, the centre-back should get there first, and number 6, slices his kick, it's going to the keeper, he picks it up, they're claiming the back pass here, but it definitely wasn't, he's just miskicked it, and it's gone back to the keeper, it's not deliberate. Colney on the ball here, not really a lot of stoppages, so no added time, and there's the half-time whistle, we're going to the break, Colney Hatch are 3-2 up. And that's the half-time whistle. It's 3-2 to Colney Hatch Athletic. There's not been a lot of decisions in this half. A few free kicks here and there, nothing major. Colney Hatch were 3-0 up. They looked like they were cruising. They've conceded 2 goals towards the end of the half. Now it's 3-2. So West London Athletic are back in the game. This is an interesting cup tie now. Still a half of football to play, so this could go either way. Let me know what you think that's going to happen down in the comments section below. It's going to be a bit of a tense game from here on out. Don't forget, it's a cup game. So no points. If they draw straight to penalties, one team loses, one team wins, winner goes through, loser goes out until next year's competition. So it's going to be interesting. Let me know what you think again, and we'll see you at full time. Colney Hatch kick off the second half. Can they hold on, or will West London mount a 3-0 comeback and win this game? West London on the ball here. That player gets a little toe poke in. Another one. Oh, the player's gone down. Is that a penalty or free kick on the edge of the box? Let's have another look at that one. Here's the replay in slow motion. You can see here that player definitely touches the ball. He cuts inside. Is that a foul? And the player gets the ball again. I don't think it's a foul. It's a bit of a theatrical dive as well. Good call not to give a free kick or a penalty. Throw into West London as a result of that tackle, flicked on, sliced by the West London player, and it's gone into the back of the net. The 3-0 comeback is complete. That's a great finish if he meant that. Wow, 3-3. Throw into West London, and that's the worst throw-in of the lot today. That's definitely a foul throw. We had a lot of them today, dodgy looking throw-ins, but that is the worst of the bunch. Just going to slow this down as there was some handball shouts here. You can see the player smashes it, and no, it hits the player in his stomach. No handball there. And as you can see at this point, it started teaming it down with rain, but the left back here has lost the ball in a dangerous position in his box. The player's whipped it in, and the striker's on the end of it. The comeback is now turned into a West London lead. It's 4-3 they lead. Centre back on the ball here for West London, gets the ball, as you can see there, accidentally hits the player in the face. This player's lip actually started bleeding. Let's just take another look back at that one to see what actually happened. Here's the replay. I didn't actually see it at the time. He goes to move forward. No, it's completely accidental. The centre back touches the ball forward. His arm moves in a normal way, but it's completely accidental. It's not a free kick, I don't believe. What would you have given in this situation? The Colney wing on the ball here plays the ball over the top. The defender misses it. Number 10 gets to it first. He's going towards the box. He's in the penalty area. What can he do? Oh, he's gone down. No, I've not given it. Is that a penalty? Let's take another look. Here's the replay. Number 10 touches it. The defender misses the kick. There's a slight pullback. Oh, let's take one more look at that. I still don't think it was enough for a penalty. Here's another replay. Little pullback. No penalty for me. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And 20 seconds later, West London are down the other end attacking. Number 10's on the ball. He gets in the box. It's not a penalty, is it? No, it's not. He passes it across the face of goal. And he's buried it. It's 5-3 now to West London. 3-0 down to 5-3 up. And that was straight after that controversial penalty decision, which I said wasn't a penalty. Let me know what you think about the whole scenario. West London are now 5-3 up in this cup competition. And at this point, because of the rain, we had to run and go and get the umbrella. My fault, I didn't bring it out. And this is what we was looking at when Colney Hatch scored their 4th goal. So I've changed the scoreboard now. It's now 5-4. They're coming back themselves from a 2-goal deficit. We rejoin the game with this wing on the ball. Plays a ball over the top. The keeper's there to sweep it up. Oh my gosh, he's missed it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a penalty for sure. Is that a red card? Oh no, the keeper's made a howler there at 5-4. I've called the keeper over. What's it gonna be? Here's the decision and it's a yellow card. Oh, please tell me I haven't bottled that one. Here comes the replay. Here it is. Keeper misses the ball completely. He's made no attempt to play the ball after. He knows the striker's there. There's no cover. By the time I looked left, it looked like there was. Here's another replay. Yeah, keeper's completely missed the ball. Pulled the player back on purpose. It's a red card. In the laws of the game, if he goes for the ball and he's last man and misses it, it's a yellow card. But because he's made no attempt for the ball, that's a straight red card. And here's the penalty. Here's me just telling people to stay outside the box and outside the D to make sure they don't infringe before the kick is taken. Otherwise, if they do, it would have to be retaken. So here we go. Will the striker finish it? And he puts it into the bottom left corner. And now Colney Hatch are back. It's 5-5. What a crazy game. Sorry for the blurriness, but the keeper kicks the ball out. It's an awful kick out. Great save though. Great block by the defender. Falls to the player just inside the box. Oh, and that's a great finish. Now Colney Hatch are 6-5 up in this cup game. This game is crazy. West London have to come back now. Colney in the West London half here, and oh, that's a late tackle. He's clipped the player's heel there. Nothing came of this attack. Let's bring it back to that player after that challenge. And here's me having a word with the player. Yeah, I'm getting his name for a booking. I probably should have made the player wait there instead of walking off. I was too busy writing his name, so I should have just focused on that. I made sure though he saw what the card was, and it's another yellow card. Yeah, it was a late tackle. Didn't even go for the ball. Definite yellow. Colney number 10 on the ball here. Number 21 swipes at his leg and misses it. He didn't touch the player or the ball. I gave a free kick because the player had to jump and avoid the tackle. If he just stood there, he would have been kicked. Hence why I gave a free kick. I brought that one back because they tried to play it quick, but in the wrong position. Player's not happy with it. Maybe not a free kick in them, but that's why I brought it back, because the player had to jump out the way. Otherwise, he was getting kicked. Throw into Colney Hatch here, play it into the number 10. Defenders missed it. The other defenders missed it as well. Striker's through and goal, and he's buried it into the bottom corner. 7-5. It actually went through a hole in the net, which probably should have been checked before the game started, so make sure you check it. It's now 7-5 with 10 minutes left. Surely that is game, set, a match for Colney Hatch Athletic. 21 on the ball here for West London, and he's fouled there. Yeah, clipped in the back of the heels. Free kick to West London. Corner to Colney Hatch is whipped in. Another great corner by that player. Player falls on the floor. They're claiming for a foul, and he's put into the back of the net. 8-5 to Colney Hatch. No foul given. Not really a lot of players complaining. Only one of the defenders and the player on the floor, but not even so much him. Let's take another look at that. Was it a foul? And here's the replay. The ball's whipped in. Great cross. Keeper, no foul there. And they've both missed the ball there. That's what I said at the time. They've both missed it. It's a tap in for Colney Hatch. 8-5 with a few minutes left. And that's the game wrapped up. Ball's up in the air here. 9 wins the header. It's nudging the back of the 4. And the 4's hit in the face. The striker apologised, but it was actually the player behind him who nudged the 4 in the back. And this player's nose was actually bleeding. There was quite a bit of blood. You can see me calling for assistance for him because of the bleeding. And yeah, bit unfortunate. The 9 actually apologised quite a few times, but it wasn't his fault. Let's take another look, and you'll see him getting nudged in the back. Here's the replay, and you see it there. The player with no number nudges him in the back, and then the striker's arm just hits him as the player's head goes down. So unfortunate. Probably yellow card for a player with no number for causing that, but yeah, the player was okay after. And the keeper's on the ball, clears it out, and that's the full-time whistle. Colney Hatch win the game 8-5, and shout out to both teams. Very nice bunch of lads, very easy to referee, both polite throughout the whole game, and their sideline as well, very polite. Shout out to both teams, and good luck to Colney Hatch in the next round. And that's the full-time whistle. It finished 8-5 to London Colney Athletic. I'm actually recording in the same place because I went to record my post-match talk, and they went to lock up the ground, so I had to come out. So I've come back to my car to record in the same place, the exact same place. But West London came back from 3-0 down and went 5-3 up, and then they lost 8-5. Crazy game, crazy game. Wasn't too hard to ref, to be fair. Both teams after, again, super nice during a few ref shouts, but again, not too hard to handle. What did you think of that penalty call when London Athletic were 5-3 down? Let me know. I thought it was a bit soft, that's why I didn't give it. But then later on, the keeper obstructed the striker. Was it a red card? I need to watch that back. If he was last man, I gave him a yellow. I thought there was a centre back covering, probably because the striker took so long to go. Well, probably because the striker took so long after getting obstructed to not get the ball. I thought it was going to tap it in after, but definitely a penalty. First cup game done. I thought at 5-5 it was going to go pens, but it didn't. What's that? 13 goals? Bloody hell. That's a great game of football. I hope you enjoyed that game. Let me know what you thought about all the decisions. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see more of, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Refs World.